Hey YouTube, my name is Shin Paul and I got you a new video today. This video is a Persona 5 Royal Confidant tier list. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. If you don't like it, make sure you comment down below and say what would you change. I am streaming regularly on twitch.tv/shin_paulo. The link will be in the description down below. Make sure you follow that channel if you want to watch Persona 5 Scramble before it comes out even in the US. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Much love to you. Take care, man. So, my people at YouTube, if you guys are going to ever subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you would like, I'm not going to force you. So we're going to go over Confidants. Confidants are the people you have to hang out with in the game. When you hang out with a character in the game, you get a boost, either a boost or a beneficial factor to you to get more confident, to get more strength in your personas. So if you do an example, if you want like Satanel, or you want a very strong Michael, you have to do a lot of mix and matching confidants and combining for the best one. Each one is respective, like I said. So we're gonna get started right now on, I'm gonna put D. We're gonna do D is, to me, the weakest link is the kid, the arcade kid. The reason, to me, he's very bad. He's not bad, but he's not great. So to me, D is not great, but he's not shitty. S is like the ones you need to look for. Look to pick. When you play Royal, these are the ones to pick. I'm just gonna go over their traits. I'm gonna go over what they give you. So the kid, the arcade kid. The arcade kid gives you just a gun boost. It's just different down shot. You get a down shot where it just instantly downs the opponent. Just really doesn't really help as you keep progressing more and more. It's not really helpful as you progress. It's not good. Alright. Oh yeah. Hers is very useless as you progress more and more, because hers is just basically you level up. When you go to a safe room, your awareness is lowered. It is lowered. It's not great. It's nice to get the lower, especially when you're high percentage, because then if you go to a safe room, it lowers it down tremendously. The alert meter, you don't want to waste your nights, especially trying for somebody higher, that I believe is higher. Alright. Alright, next is, we're gonna go to C is Hifumi. Hifumi is not great. Hers is good because then you could like swap out at will, but it's not great when you're trying to level up, when you're trying to escape. Oh no, yeah, hers is escape as well. Like when you're trying to eject Osido out of the fight because you don't want to deal with it and you just rather deal with the palace increasing. Hers is okay. It's not too good. It just helps to be able to switch on the fly. That's why I put it on C. Next is Haru. Haru, the reason I put her on C is because she does not... Her Confidant is good because it does the seeds, the planting vegetables, and you can use it towards their dungeons, which is very good, in my opinion. It's very good, but it's too late. You'll get her after Okumura Palace, because she's involved. And that's her developmental point. It's too late. You're already you're either A, maxed out another Confidant that does the same thing, or B, it's not rewarding as what you think it could be. So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave her on C. But I definitely would like. a different change in her. But she's not. It's not great. Her palace is very. Why is my camera so shitty in quality? Maybe I have to put it a bit closer. Oh, nah. I'll just leave it up here. I just gotta find a way how to zoom it. Alright, so it's not great. Her abilities, her confidant abilities is not great. It's not substantial compared to the other ones I'm gonna go into. EY, I would put him on C because So the reason I put EY on C is that although you get free guns, you get free this, you get free that, it's not excuse me, it is not substantial compared to the rest of the cast. Because why do you need to go to EY when you can make the gun yourself with Igor? Oh, speaking of that, they don't have Igor, Morgana, Sai. Oh, because they're not available. They're story confidants. Story confidants, they progress as you progress through the story. That's why they're on their own category. But EY is not. His story is cool. It's cool. It's you coming out of Yakuza. Now they're trying to blackmail him. This, that, and the other. It's a pretty cool concept. Cool idea. But doesn't hit the punch. Doesn't hit the punch for me. Alright. Next is, to me, is Akechi. Akechi does help you in terms of like help you in terms of getting into the next semester, the final part of the final part of the story, additional part of the story, but it does not help really. It doesn't help. He doesn't give you any beneficial benefits while going into palaces. It's just you have to. He's just basically like a detriment. To me, he's a detriment to the story, although he is a cool confidant in the end. But I definitely, in the remake, I really wanted to see more, but it was not as what I wanted. He helps you get more in Kichijoji, but that's pretty much it. He does not really help in terms of the story, but you have to max him out for the semester, the new semester. Alright, next, we're gonna go, well, I got one more for C. Takemi. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but Takemi, to me, wasn't a great confidant because you could buy medicine, and you didn't really need much medicine when you have characters that could auto-heal as you level up. So it's like, it's just, it's not great. It's not great. It's not a beneficial thing, so. Alright, now we're gonna go in B. B is, so, going back on what I'm saying earlier, so C is like, it's like, they're decent, but if you have time, do them, but except Akechi, which is necessary for the continuation of the semester, for the game, continuation of the game, it's necessary. He's a necessary. So, but his story development, everything about him is not great. It's a B. Alright. To me, B is going to be No Good Tora. No Good Tora helps you get more money, get more items, or become a better talker, a lot easier to communicate. It's good, and it's not because of how Royal has become different. It's how Royal became different, and this patch helps him, but it's not a great help. And her developmental arc with Kamoshida, very good arc. Not really. I'd put her on B as well. because her persona, as you keep leveling it up, it becomes better. Same thing with Ryuji. It's very good, but it's not... No, I'll put it down to C. It's not great compared to... no, I'll put them both down to C. Because they're... You don't really get much from them. Benefacting yourself, it doesn't help you a lot. To me, it's not great. I definitely would love to see something different, maybe. I definitely would love to see... I would have loved to see something different about their Confidant. I'm not saying because, oh, you know, waifu and this, that, and the other. I'm saying it because in the grand scheme of the game, it's not great. It's not really... There's no helpful thing for you. Next is Sojiro. Sojiro actually is a very good help in the beginning of the game. And as you keep going, it's a very... He could be... To me, he's like the middle of A and B. I would put him in B because of how you have to expand this character. But to me, he's like right at the cusp of A. His things are so good. He gives you coffee, curry. He helps you teach you to make those two things. And it helps you actually level up your SP. And that's like a very crucial thing in the game. It's very... To me, it's a very crucial tool that you need. Because as you keep going in more and more into the game, SP is not easy to come by. Unless you just grind mementos, get all the flowers, give it to Jose, and then you keep going and going and going. Keep repeating cycle. That to me is not logical in the game. It's very not a beneficial. It's very time consuming. If you have the time, do it. But if you do not have the time, I would just waste a night to get Sojiro. To get more. All right, next is... Now we're going to A. A is a very fine line of what is a great what stands out from A to the rest is that what makes it a confidant, a great confidant, a good confidant, which is B, to a great confidant. C is like mediocre, D is like don't waste your time unless you have to. S, oh, I forget to tell you. Okay, so a lot of these confidants that I've ranked is also, my ranking on the confidant is based on what time of the day they are available for, when are they available, how is it difficult to get them, and how much of a tedious process is it to level up the confidant. So, Sojiro, what holds him back is that you have to do it on a case-by-case scenario, where it's like, you keep leveling up, or you keep going more, you can do it at one shot, or you can do a boost to that persona, to that confidant, and again, you'll get A, S. So, A is best girl, Makoto. She slaps a hoe, which is awesome. Her confidant, the queen, or no, Lamoy, or something like that. Her confidant tarot card is actually one of the best in the game because they have all the top tier confidants, dude. Like all the top tier personas are almost in her area. It's almost in majority is in her area. So if you want to focus on that, focus on that. Next is Yusuke. Yusuke, to me, he's an A. He is an A. He is not S. S is the level. It's very hard to get S. For me, it's hard to get S because am I going to remember the character? It's also about remembering the character. Yusuke can duplicate cards for you, skills or anything. He can duplicate the cards you get, like the extra cards. He can duplicate them for you, and it becomes very good. As you keep going into the game, it's a good thing to have. It's a good confidant to max already. His is not. It's not. It's great because you don't have to waste. You don't have to waste a day to just keep getting cards you want. But in order to get the best ones, you have to waste a day. So, especially in terms of like trying to get like the other ones like Megadolan or other stuff like that, unless you max it out, then you have to waste a little more time. So next to me, what would I say? A. Mishima. Mishima is an A because you don't level him up like everybody else. You level him up by doing the requests he gives you. His is when he messages you in the game, because you get a message on the game, the way to level him up is you have to do the request in mementos. It's not hard, it's not complicated. You don't waste a day. You waste a night for him. But at the same time, it's a give and take. So he's okay in my book. Next is Kasumi. Kasumi to me is A because she does give you max HP at the daytime, but she's very limited. She is very limited. So when you try to see her at your earliest convenience because she's not always available, and she's only like once a week available. Whereas like everybody else, and that's the problem with like the other Persona characters. Well, I actually moved these two up. I'll just put, I believe. I'll put these two up because they're a lot easier to manage and to talk to, versus like these ones. They're like same thing with Takemi. I'll just move her up B because of the availability. She's available almost all the time, very easy to get. So, but these four, the reason I put them these four because they're very hard to get. They're very unavailable. Alright, so next we're going to S. S is the best confidants you want to get. The best ones you want to look for when you're trying to get a very good character. Your protagonist has become the best. Either A, become the best protagonist, or B, become the strongest Persona user in the entire fucking game. So Maruki, I'm gonna go left to right. So the twins. The twins are the best in the game. They're the closest to the best in the game because you can just go to the Velvet Room once and literally buy either A, make all the personas that they need to do, or B, you can do it, if you're doing New Game Plus, they're very easy to get. So she is the best, they're the best. The twins are one of the best in the entire game because you don't have to waste a day. You don't have to waste a day. You don't have to waste anything. You can do it in one sitting and get maxed them out. You can max them out. Alright, next is Chihaya. Chihaya, originally I put her at the bottom because I didn't understand how her power worked. Oh, I forgot to mention about Kasumi. She teaches you tumbling. Teaches you ways how to avoid and use your grappling hook. But that's really cool. That's why I put her on A. So Chihaya, going back on Chihaya. Chihaya is a very good confidant because she is available both day and night, sun or night or moon, no rain. She's available the whole time of the week. She's very strong in terms of getting the right persona because you can boost. So let's just say I'm having an issue with leveling up Haru, right? I'm having issues leveling her up because they say maybe I won't be able to level it up, but I can go to Chihaya, pay a 5,000 yen fee, pay the fee, then I could boost Haru and then boost the shitty personas, the shitty confidants, and make them max level very easy. Chihaya does that for you with a small price, but it's still really, really good. Next is, to me, it is Maruki. Maruki is S to me, because it's not his character development. Well, his character development is a very good development and very good turning point of the story. Maruki is a very good confidant because he teaches you detox. He teaches you all the other perks in the game where you don't, if you get hit with the ailment, everybody else takes like 2-3 turns to heal. But if you have detox or anything, any ailment that hits you, you are detoxing your, oh, I'm done. I don't have to deal with it. Like, what? That shit's cheap. That shit is so cheap. I had no issues. I didn't have to, and that's why I put Takemi on B, is because if you max out Maruki, there's no point in buying Cureness unless you have to buy it for the other confidants or your team. But with Maruki, it's so broken. To me, it's broken as hell. It's broken to the point where if you max out Maruki, there's no need for Takemi. There's really no need. Because he just boosts you that high. Next is Kawakami. Put her in front. Kawakami to me is the second best because of, there's so many reasons. I put her as S. I put her as S because of, wait, can you see? Oh, what the fuck? You couldn't even see this whole time? Oh, Jesus. Oh, maybe because it was just a little smaller. My bad. Alright. Alright. So, Kawakami is S because if you max her out, you get the massage. The massage allows you to still go out for the night when you already done the dungeon. So you could already finish the dungeon, and you know, usually you're too tired and you want to go to bed, or you watch a movie and this, that, and the other. But if you get Kawakami, if you max out Kawakami, you don't have to deal with that. Not only that, you get extra time in school to either slack off, to make weapons, to do anything, to max your social stats that are huge. She helps you do that. She is a very, very good confidant. Just in general, she's a very strong confidant. That's why she's a strong confidant. Last but not least is Futaba. I put her on S. Reason I put her on S, let me say this. Ow. Let me just save this. To me, she is S because she gets you all mementos. She can scan mementos ahead of you. So landing into another floor, you land to a floor and you don't need to deal with anything. You could just see what the obstacle is. If you want the treasure, she is a very good for that. To me, it's what makes her stand out the rest above the team to max her out first. I should have done that, which I didn't do in the game because of and not only that, she heals your teammates and gives them SP back when you level her up that fast. She gives you back a percent boost, a SP boost, a health boost, a what's the other one? Ailment boost, like to heal quicker. She gives you a lot of that stuff a lot faster, and it's one of the things that you need when you're progressing later into the game. It's a lot more difficult than what seems to be. It's very hard. But yeah, this is my tier list of all the confidants. She overall S. I'm gonna go over it one more time. As the twins are the best in the game because you don't have to waste a day on them. You can get them one time only. You can just sit there one time and all the personas they need. Make it all. That's it. Kawakami S, because you get more time in the day. You get the ability to get a massage, to heal, to go out at night and boost your other confidants. Chihaya S, because you can literally let me expand the screen. Let me expand the screen for y'all. Chihaya S, because you can boost the other confidants from Kawakami. So these two benefit each other the best. Maruki is S because you get not only SP back, you get detox, you get all the other stuff, the other beneficial benefits to heal a lot faster. So that's why I put him at S. And Futaba, S because she allows you to heal a lot faster if your characters are not fighting, or you heal all their points back, and you get to look at the dungeon at a further time period. Going back down to A, Makoto is A because of her persona. Confidant is just so stamped good. Her Confidant is so damn good. It's not saying it's because of bias. There's no bias. Very good Confidant overall. Yusuke, duplicate a card, very good. Mishima is not that complicated. Kasumi, a very good Confidant, allows you to get tumble. Use the grappling hook to do basically Scorpion get over here. Very beneficial, very helpful. Next we have Toro, no good Toro. Gives you extra money, or gets to compromise, it gets you political. Very good. It's not as great compared to the others, but it's still very good. Sojiro is a boosted ability of Haru, but at an earlier rate and can get everything fast. Chemi gets you a lot of the reduced prices for a lower cost. Pills, good pills for lower cost. Ryuji is, it's okay, just a little tedious. And is a okay Confidant. Hifumi, it just takes too long to get them. You need a good level. You need a good level of knowledge. It's really complicated. EY, you need like level 4 guts. I don't know why, and it's just really far off in the game by the time you get level 4 guts. So then if you get level 4 guts, you can't talk to him. If you don't have it, you can't talk to him. Haru, just too late, too soon, too late. Akechi, just needed for the story, but nothing beneficial comes from him. The downshot kid, the arcade kid, is not strong, but he's just very mediocre. Oh yeah, dog shit. It's just dog shit. Don't waste your time. Alright, so that's my list. Feel free. I'm going to put this on YouTube, but feel free to come and talk to me about it. It's a very good conversation because I've watched a lot of different tier lists, and they actually put Kasumi lower because they don't understand what the benefit factors that you get from her, when it actually really helps.